right? Where is just B? Let's say your TP is like down here. Whatever, doesn't matter, right? Focus on the stop loss. What would be the most logical stop loss you can have here in terms of the small time frame structure? This, keep in mind, before you guys answer, before the quiz goes up, I'm gonna go through the time frames. If you entered here, wait, sorry. If you entered here, this is what it looks on the daily, right? Very steep. This is a 4-hour candle. This is how it looks. The 3 lines. This is how it looks in the 1 hour time frame. What would be the most logical stop? Right? So look. Keep in mind, day candle flips at the yellow line. The break of the highs is the green line. The red line, nothing really happens to the red line. The 4-hour candle, red line, I guess you break the current candle high. You're still respecting the previous 4-hour candle high though, which is the yellow line. The green line is still respected by far. What's the most logical? Maybe there's 2 answers to this. Green. Of course green says green. Yeah, chat, what is it? Red line, yellow line, or green line? Which line is the most logical stop? Let's give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, no. 1 minute. 10:05. 2 minutes. And I'll close the pull up and then we'll run through it. I'll explain why each is what is why and why I would use this and I would use that, but I want you guys to answer without that first. Bro, I did leg day yesterday. My leg is in pain. What did I do yesterday? I did squats. What's it called, chat? The squats in the front of you when it's like up above your shoulders and you hold like this and you do squats like forward squats, whatever it's called, with weight. Or yeah, with weight. And then I did what's that one called? Fuck. Is it lats? I think so. When you have the weights in front of you and you bend over, and you with your legs straight, keep your legs straight, basically a little. Yeah. Oh, not completely straight, but a little straight. I'm terrible at explaining this, but no, not deadlift. No, man. It's like you bend over in front of you, you bend down. Hold the weights in front of you like this. And then go like this. You pull up. RDLs? Yeah, RDLs, right? RDLs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, RDLs. And then I did holding weights on both ends, and you what's it called when you go like boom, and then you take steps, like you walk like back, you walk to the one end of the room to the other end of the room while holding weights, doing that. Terrible explaining this, bro, chat. I'm new to this, okay? But then I did leg curls on the machine. Yeah, lunges, right? True. And then I did leg curls in the machine, and then I did core is terrible. It is terrible. Those holds. But anyways, what's the poll say, chat? Let's go. Let's get back to this. The poll, what does it say? We are at what? Okay, so What is the most logical stop in this scenario? Yellow line, green line, or red line? 500 volts chat, really? You guys are too focused on this counter dipping down right now, I know. Yellow line, 59%. So that is the majority. 24% on green line, and red line is 16% with 505 volts. So yellow line won. Honestly, I would say that is the most logical stop. I wouldn't say the red line, because when you look at the daily, what's the red line doing? Nothing. It's just middle of nowhere, right? It's middle of nowhere. The weekly could be the flip, true, right? Maybe it's something, right? But in terms of the current structure, by the way, we shouldn't have gotten sells here, shouldn't we? That is crazy. Anyways, the yellow line, right, is the 4 flip. That's very key as well, because if this 4 kind of were daily flip, if this daily kind of were to flip bullish today, what you would have seen was this. And if that were to happen, what's this going to be on a daily? Bottom wick, while the structure is still bullish, right, for us to dip up. That would have happened. The 4-hour candle, the yellow line is the break of the previous 4 highs, and the 1-hour time frame is, you can say, the structure break of the highs. This is the recent structure. You break above that high, you're breaking through this structure on top of this structure, right? Therefore, you break this high, you're going to end up looking like this. If this were to happen, right? What does that look like then? This looks like, again, higher highs, higher lows being developed for us to continue pushing up. So that, if this breaks as well, on top of all of that, you would then be going up towards the day flip. Day flip leads you to the day break of highs. So in this case, I wouldn't use either the green or the yellow. Those two answers are fine. The green's fine. But to be honest, if you want to keep stops to the minimum while being the most logical, I'll leave it at the yellow. That'll be more ideal. The yellow line. That would be a pip stop. I think up here would have been 150, which is fine as well. Or what you could do is, if you really trust the analysis and the way things are looking, you can do what we did today, which is have a smaller stop, but then take 2 positions. Because this is still logical at the end of the day. This stop loss is still very logical, as long as it's not the red line. The red line taking 2 positions might be a little tough. But the yellow line, you can have, okay, a pip stop, 2 positions, right? Because that line, that shouldn't break ideally. And that would have been it. By the way, damn. So how did the 1-hour close? So yeah, chat, I wouldn't have been in this. I was like, to be honest, I wouldn't have been in this because of the 1-hour candle. I would have wanted to see closures below here, which we could still get maybe. Maybe the 15 closure or something here could give us something. Maybe a 30-minute closure. I would have wanted to leave the 1-hour candle close below for us to get entries on. The daily target is gonna get tapped now at this point. So our daily analysis today was perfection. 23.93 is your daily target. Why? Because I'm expecting the next 2 weeks to be bearish. Why? Because of the weekly. Why? Because of the monthly. And the monthly candle and the weekly candle. Right? So I am expecting us to be bearish for the next 2 weeks. On top of that, the 4-hour candle, I think we broke the lows finally at 1404. That didn't happen earlier. You came close, but I said how if you break those lows in the 4 lows, you have clean traffic towards where today? Towards the next clean traffic area, which happens to be 24.97, and an overall TP could be 24.95, 24.93. That is your idea for today. And it took you all morning to break the lows, but you finally did break the lows just now. It's just it couldn't give us entries because it didn't close below.